What's up, guys? So as I promised, what I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to tear into this here motor. So you will know this as the N54 motor, and if you know this as the N54 motor, you know that it is direct injected. And one of the main problems that they have is that carbon will build up on the intake valve just behind here, which is what I'm going to take off all of this right here and show you. So what I'll have to do is now this is going to be different for some of you that may be looking at this. I have some different setups than you might possibly have, but generally what you will end up doing is removing the vacuum line that is over on this side if you still have the factory one. But mine is right here, obviously. You will disconnect your charge pipe or whatever you have. I have charge pipes that are really dirty, which are going to get cleaned while they're out. And you're going to remove your throttle body. Then you'll also disconnect your sensor here. You're going to disconnect this vacuum line right here. Then let's see here, what else? Then you have bolts going along right here that you will disconnect. You're going to go ahead and remove this cover too, because you're going to need access to some of the bolts that are over here. There's a connection to this here throttle body down there. Once you go to remove this throttle body, you can get better access to that. Don't try to yank it out, because you'll mess up one of the pins in there. You don't want to do that. But really, other than that, that's going to be it for now. If I find anything else, I'll make sure. I mean, you're gonna be watching what I'm doing, so I'm just kind of giving y'all an outline of what I'm about to do. And she's still a little warm, so I didn't let her sit that long because I'm kind of impatient. So hopefully I don't get burned. Let's see what we got to do. That works. I'll tell you what, it is one muggy day today. I am sweating. B, you look like you're pretty warm too. I need a shop, guys, really bad. So much more I could do if I had a shop, but that's not in the cards yet. I've only got 74 subscribers, so when I get more than that, yeah, we'll see about it. Definitely don't want any money. If anybody was thinking about sending any, I don't even have any way for you to do it anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right, I believe that's everything. So I just want to make sure, because it was having issues with. See, oh, I see. Oh man, yeah, see that? It is not seated all the way. It is not seated all the way. That is not seated all the way. That is not seated all the way. That one's not seated all the way. Hang on. No, I got all that stuff off. Hey, we're here. We're gonna check it out anyways. Even if that does fix my issues I was having. Because I was having some issues there for a minute. I could have swore I pushed them all down, but I don't know how they came back up. Dang, that's probably a lot of my issues right there. Man, look, it happens to everyone. I mean, Roman left an oil filter off and can't live it down. Yeah, I apparently didn't push down my coils all the way. Yeah, it happens. But we're here. We're gonna go ahead and do this. I ain't afraid. I ain't scared. So we're gonna remove this bolt, this bolt, this bolt, and this bolt, blah blah blah, so forth, all the way down till you have all the bolts off to remove it. I do believe that is also a 10mm. No, I don't believe it is a 10mm. No, it is not. I believe it is like a 12, maybe. So what I'm looking at here is, I got a better flashlight. So this one looks like it is closed. This one looks like it's partially opened, that one right there, just ever so slightly. This one looks like it's closed. This one is definitely open. This one looks closed and that one looks closed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus on not doing, let's see, was it, yeah, this one right here. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this one, which is the fourth one, or the first one, because I believe the first one's partially open. So I'm gonna do the second, the third, and the fifth and the sixth. So hopefully they're not open. So let's see. They seem to be closed. I want to make sure I coat everything. That way it has a chance to work at it. Let's see if we're skipping 1, 2, and this, we're not skipping. Yeah, we're good. This one. So this is supposed to be safe for it, just so you know. It's supposed to be safe for your valve seals and everything. I'm not sure about this one, but I did. Alright, so we're gonna let that sit for a little bit, let it do its thing, and then I got a little bit of, show you what I'm gonna use here to just kind of clean it up some more. I'm gonna use some elbow grease along with just the cleaning. So I have a gun cleaning set here. So this is the big one for the shotgun, and then I have this one that I'm able to bend so that I can kind of get around. I'm gonna bend a little more so I can get around the valves and kind of get up in there. But yeah, I mean, most of the work's gonna be done with this one. That one's just gonna be the fine, you know, y'all probably can't see. So this is what I'm gonna use. I got this one right here. This was a smaller one that I can bend and flex it around where I need to, and then I got the bigger one that I'll be able to get up in there and just kind of get the bulk of the stuff off. So, but I want to let it sit for a little bit to kind of let it work its action. Let's see how it's doing. It's still sitting in there. Yep, everything's still doing good. So, hell, dang, look at that. That is already cleaned that alone. Okay, all right. I'm gonna spray a little more in there. There we go. It looks like it's cutting through it. And people said that this stuff wouldn't do shit. Everybody's like, oh, it's gonna have zero effect on it. Maybe they were thinking that if you came in, I could see it coming in through the intake trying to do it that way. I could see that not working. Because I mean, it's just so much area, especially when it has to come up in here and then distribute out to all of these different ports. You're gonna have most of it hitting right here, and you know, and then a little bit of here and here, and then very little on the outsides. And so that's the reason why they probably, you know, say that that part right there doesn't work. So, but hey, we're gonna let it sit for a little bit and we'll come back. Yeah, you got a little spot on you. There you go. All right, guys, hold on. Let me let it sit for a little bit. All right, so my vacuum is currently off somewhere, but in order to be able to suck out the stuff that I have up in there, I have this little technique I've used several times. What you do is you have a air line going up into a piece of hose, and it's going to be going that direction. And so once you press it, yeah, that'll be a problem, which I'll have to adjust. But we'll just do like that and like that, and yeah. You just gotta make sure. No, that one's not. That way's not gonna work. Gonna have to be this way. So I'll have to figure out a way to actually secure it so it's not just going flying everywhere. Ooh, wait! I got an idea. Got a great idea. Maybe. Yeah. Here we go. Not gonna work. Let's just stay right there for a minute. So what I can do is I'll shove this end into here. That way, while I'm doing it this way, oh yeah, that's gonna work just fine. So the goal is, get this a little closer. We're gonna stick this down up. We're just gonna suck out all this junk, hopefully. Oh, hey, watch your stuff. Alright, let's see if that worked. See if my little experiment worked. Yeah, I mean, for the most part. Well, some. I got some of it out, but it still didn't get all of it out, though. But, as you can see, I have cleaned up, like that one right there. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Oh, in there, let's look. See, that one is cleaned up fantastic. So, and that one's getting there. That one's getting there. It's just a little bit of scrubbing. This one's getting there too. This one's gotten a lot off. But yeah, of course my issue was my coil's not being all the way on. But hey, yeah, I'm gonna keep going at it. You don't need to see all of it. I'm just gonna keep scrubbing. So, all right, guys. So, as you can see, I have done some cleaning here. Let's see if we can get a good view of this. So as you can see, yeah, there we go. See, that's a lot cleaner. So that one's as clean as I'm gonna do it. It looks better than you can see, but see here, yeah, see that's actually, here, let's go look at this one. This one's one that's not been touched at all compared to this one that has been touched, as you can see. So yeah, she's getting along there. I'm going to go ahead, and I've already sucked up all, using my shop vac there. I went ahead and sucked out all of the remaining fluid. That is where I'm going to leave it. I'm actually going to turn the motor over and try to close up the number 1 cylinder, and then I'm going to try to close up the number 4 cylinder and do those individually, just because I think I can close up the number 1 cylinder pretty quickly, and then the other one's gonna have to take a little bit of rotation. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and yeah, then we'll put it all back together. Ooh. All right, so I was able to close up the number 4 here, and I accidentally hit it with the brush a couple times. Not much, just very little. You can't, like I hit it on the side once, I think. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this one up now that it's clean, closed up. And this one opened up all the way. I thought this one was going to close, but this one opened up all the way, so I'll get it on the next round. But yeah, those other ones, they seem to be fine. So yeah, be back with you in just a second. All right, guys, so as you can see, she is back together, except for one thing I forgot to do, which is that little screw right there, which I'll take care of that in a second. I gotta put my recirculation sensor back. There we go. All right, so as you can see, she is back together. I like to do what I call a dummy check before I'm done. Nothing about being dumb, it's just making sure that everything is hooked up that should be hooked up, and that everything is good to go. And yeah, she is good to go. So let's crank her up. Let's see what she does first crank up. Probably a lot better. Oh. Y'all heard that. She didn't like starting at first, but it's probably because of all the extra shit that went up in there. You had to kind of flush it out, and yeah. But you know, I'm not gonna rev up on her right now, but I'm gonna take her for a ride here in just a little bit. I'm just gonna let her sit here and idle for a little bit, just to see how she does, and then yeah, I'm gonna take her for a test ride. I might give her a little rev real quick, just to kind of make sure nothing's in the just kind of clear out the system there. She sounds better already, I'll tell you that. Oh man, I can't believe I didn't push down those coils all the way. Man. Alright. What's up, guys? So, hold on, let me roll up some windows. It's kind of loud up in here. Say she's doing great. No more of those misfires that she had. I'd be riding along and she would kind of do like this little like kind of number, kind of lurch or surge, or I don't know what you would call that. But yeah, and now she doesn't do that whatsoever. It's probably mostly because of the coils not being pushed down, but yeah, the cleaning of all the valves definitely gives me a little bit of peace of mind when it comes to that particular issue. And yeah, we're gonna give her a little bit of some gas here and see what she does. So here we go. Do another 0 to 60 with her and see how she responds, but yeah, she's definitely not misfiring anymore, and that's the main goal. Right now I'm down to 17 miles of range, so I'm not going to push it too hard and overheat that pump. Hello, weather BMW. So yeah, alright guys, that's going to be it. If you haven't already, go ahead, like, subscribe. And yeah, get ready. There's going to be a lot more coming for this year.